The dirtiest roommate I ever had was in college. And this guy was a white hippie.
Oof.
So, like when you...
That's tough.
And the one that he replaced was my Asian roommate. And I think a lot of Asian Americans, since we grow up the same, we kind of have this... Whether we're like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, whatever, there's like a general consensus of how things are done.
And same smell.
Communal space is supposed to be shared.
So like when you...
Sacred.
When you like come in the house, you take off your shoes, right? You don't step in shit and then walk all over the place. And then when you catch them stepping in shit, they don't go to where the dishes and the sink are and then try to wash the shit off in the kitchen sink.
He didn't even smell the shit that he stepped on.
What do you mean he didn't smell? Like you asked him, do you not smell that?
He was like, oh man. Like that's some stoner shit.
So I came in the house and I'm like, what the hell? What's that smell? Damn, it smells weird up in here. And then I started looking at the tile on the ground. This was at the apartment next to UCLA. And I'm like, what the hell? Are these little like black and brown spots? And I was like, oh, dang. And I went really close. And then, I could sometimes see like a little hair sticking out of like dookie or whatever. And I'm like, hey, I think his name was Troy. I was like, hey, Troy, did you step in poo-poo? And he goes, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, let me see your sandals. And he comes up to me and he had like a big wad like underneath his sandals.
Oh,
I'm
brother.
like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, you got dookie all over the kitchen. And I go into his room and it's all over the carpet too. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is it all over the carpet? He goes, oh, dude, I left my keys. So I had to hop the balcony to get in because we were on the first floor. So I think on the way of hopping the balcony, he stepped in where a dog pooped and he jumped in and he stepped all over the carpet, all over the kitchen. I'm like, dude, you got to clean that. And so I assume he's going to go straight to the communal bathroom and rinse it in the bathtub. But he goes straight to our kitchen sink that has our dishes there. I'm like, yo, don't wash it there. So he does that. The other thing he always does is he always takes a dump with the door open. So I'll come home from school. I see him. He goes, hey, Bart. And he's like a nice guy.
He's so nice. Yeah.
So nice, super chill, like, super hippie type dude. And I'm like, yo, Troy, can you just like not shit with the door open? So he would do that.
It's like jail with the stalls. What's up, Bart?
How was class, man?
And in his room, hotboxing all the fucking time. I'm like, a lot of people, they just go outside and smoke, especially if your other roommate doesn't smoke or do whatever. But then every time you open the door, it's like you can't even see halfway through his room. And there's one time where it was Joe was sleeping. So I paid for the apartment mainly, and then all the furniture is mine. From the TV in the living room to the couch to the other mattress in the living room. It's all mine. I technically subleased the other room because my other roommate moved out.
Yeah.
When me and Joe were writing skits and Joe would visit me, him and his girlfriend were laying in the mattress in the living room, which is my mattress. But my roommate's girlfriend, who was so used to, I guess, laying on that mattress, one day she comes in and she sees Joe and his girlfriend laying there. She gets fucking pissed. She was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Slams the door and then leaves.
Yeah, I woke up like, what's happening? Are they fighting?
Yeah. And then later I find out through Troy, he's like, oh, dude, my girlfriend was just wondering like why someone was laying in her bed. I'm like, that's my bed and that's my homie. This is my apartment. Like she could lay in your bed, but the living room is technically like not her space. She doesn't even pay rent here. So that was like my most.
Whoa.
She claimed it as hers. Yeah. I remember that. I was like, is that bitch crazy?
But that was like my dirtiest.
How did you find that roommate?
I don't remember. It was just probably like old school. Put it in the bulletin in the hallway. Hey, I need a roommate.
He was one of the nicest dudes though. I just think he's too carefree and he thinks the whole world is as carefree as he is.
Super carefree because he's like, the kind of guy that doesn't wear underwear. Yeah. Same jeans whole month. Like that kind of guy. Like just super, super chill, super hippie.
His girlfriend was a bitch.
It's so funny because like you're like basically describing Lawrence Cal in college, but but like, yeah, super cool.
Yeah, every time he bends over, butt crack, always wears shoes everywhere. And then like he had like fucking Crohn's disease or some sort of disease. So I had to give him shots into his stomach.
What the?
Because he would need help because he has to keep his medication in his fridge. And then one time, I think his car broke down, so he needed me to give him a ride from UCLA all the way to like Oxnard. And then when I got to his house, his dad shows up looking like a fucking admiral. And I was like, oh, I see how you turned out the way you are. Like your dad was probably ultra like Jocko military.
Whoa.
So you just went the other way. So you just became a straight hippie. And I was like, I could see why you're like that. Like no order whatsoever. You probably just rebelled.
Do you feel like that's like inverse of your situation with your dad?
My dad? What do you mean?
Well, it's because you
Like he runs to America, so I want to run to China?
no, like he's such a your dad's such a like a your dad's such a he gangster man.
Oh,
you know what I
fuck
mean?
man shit.
So then you like kind of follow in that footsteps because he like maybe wanted you to be extra gangster, but then you ended up going, I'm a Marine. Started doing real business and stuff.
Did you do that voice?
Maybe. I think for me, my opposite of my dad is, or maybe the marriage is seeing how fucked up it was and it created a divorce household. And I never wanted that.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, if we get married,
So everything I want for my kid, I need to be like the worst opposite.
Yeah.
or just communicate. I think you could be whatever you want.
Or that one. That one's
Just
good too.
communicate, you know?
Oh yeah, okay.
'Cause I think that's the biggest
Because you
piece.
know more now, you know?
But you see, you have all these like deadbeat like hippie parents, and then they have the most type A perfect children that are like, oh, you guys are so irresponsible. So then they step up and like they just do everything.
That's true. You get to be chill. One battle after another. Leo's all crazy. His daughter's a badass.
just like smoking weed all the time, and then she's just like making sure I eat like good food. I have pizza. She takes the pizza away, makes me a sandwich.
You have to be like, I can't take care of myself. You got to take care of me.
Yeah, I have like panic attacks in the middle of the night, but I know I'm just doing it to front because it helps her take care of me better. I'm helping her help me.
Yeah. The more motivation. We're very manipulative parents. I think this is good.
You guys got nasty ass roommates?
I had one. That fool smelled like fucking Cheeto. Like, and he just always smelled like cheese, man.
What race was he?
I think he was Vietnamese.
Interesting.
Did he shower daily or you don't know?
Interesting.
I don't know, but he would play video games a lot downstairs, and every single time, like, I'd be like, "Damn, is someone cooking mac and cheese?" Because I'm like, it's good, but it smells like old cheese. But I was like, I don't know.
Oh, so he wouldn't shower. Would he just smell like bed all the time?
I wasn't the only one. I was like asking my other roommates too, and I'm like, "Hey, you smell cheese?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's him." And I'm like, "What? Why the fuck does he smell like cheese?" And he used to share a room with my other roommate too. So I was like, damn, man, you guys, do you eat a lot of like Cheetos or like what's going on in that room, man? Because your homie smells like fucking cheese. Like, and he would never wash dishes. And every single time, like the dish would be stacked, like plate after plate. It was all him. And I do think he always had the microwave mac and cheese from Costco where you just add water and then so he would eat that. And I think that's why his skin bled cheese.
His skin bled.
And he probably never showered.
Yeah, all the above.
So I'm like, if he at least showered daily.
So he would just like constantly cut himself so cheese would come out, and then he would never shower, so he would just crusted cheese everywhere.
I think I was on a trip or I went to Hawaii or something. And then I came back and I found out that they had an orgy in the house.
They had an orgy? The mac and cheese guy had an orgy?
Because he was like an avid raver. So after like he invited all these people, these cracked out people to hang out at the house and then like crash out on my living room. And they were just like, I guess one thing led to another. And they just had a group sex session. And I was like, Max, I was like, where was I?
Yeah, that's a good thing to be mad about at that age. At that age, you're definitely not like.
But do you want to be an orgy with cheese guy though?
Well, it's an orgy. You don't have to ever touch cheese guy.
But
No,
if
of
there's
course,
cheese in
but
the
it's
room,
like-
I don't want to smell cheese
It's
in the
the
room.
vibe, dude.
Everyone else was probably cheesy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if cheese guy is hanging out, like who are his friends?
Yeah, but maybe he's like gorgonzola, but then like there's like cheddar down the way.
You want some brie cheese down the way? That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but if the girls smell like Parmesan, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's not good.
But anyways,
I don't think you want to be an orgy with him.
yeah, he was just not the best roommate because it was like a creative environment. Like we had a lot of go-getters. It was like a content house. Like you know how they do that where it's like let's get people together and we'll create. So like some people would edit, some people and then we would exchange ideas, and in the very beginning he was with it. Like he would edit, like whatever, and then he was just all of a sudden just gaming all day.
Are you talking about Can?
No.
All right.
Can don't smell like cheese, bro.
I'm just making sure.
Can actually upgrade it. That's why I brought him along to everything I did. But like Can was on top of. He was editing like crazy. Everyone was doing something, and that was like a good environment. But I had to kick him out because I was like, bro, like you're wasting space. Like I'd rather have another person here that contributes
And smells less.
smells like candy.
Smells like human being.
Not cheese.
I don't want you to. You smell like cheese. I don't like that shit. So yeah, we had to kick him out. But yeah, I think when someone's like just doesn't understand what a fucking nuisance they are, and like I think that's like that age. If you don't learn it then, you're gonna be a loser for the rest of your life.
Dude, that's why roommates, like the college kind of bunker, that again, another sandbox life experience where you get to just like suddenly have your life system preferences be challenged by somebody else's entirely different system settings. And then you have to constantly coexist. You can't tell them for sure they have to change their settings, just like they can't for sure tell you you have to change yours. And then you'll still try to compromise, and then you'll realize where it's like, I can't compromise on this. And you have to do that shit before the idea of, imagine like living with a life partner. Like that's crazy.
No, that's a really good thing to have to interface with, and then work out all those.
It's tutorial.
And your own bad habits. Like if you don't correct it, because your mama's always gonna accept you. Your mama's always gonna take you back, even if you smell like cheese.
Roommates who have to chip in money and you don't have like all this other rapport and shit like that. That's a whole different beast of like.
Because roommates will kick you out. They'll call you out. They'll tell you, man, fuck you. I ain't your family. Get your shit together.
It's a sacred spot. Like that's your living quarters. If you have to share a bathroom with somebody, you can't fucking be hygienic. It's the worst.
I remember the nastiest I've been was living by myself. And I used all the dishes, and I was so fucking lazy. I don't want to wash anything. And then I went through all my disposable plates, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta go back and wash the dishes.
It's been sitting here for so long.
And then when you wash one, you're like, dude, that was nothing. But then I do have like 50 others, but I'm like, why don't I just wash one when I have one? And I learned that lesson. And then the next time, it stacks to 50 again.
You gotta make that mistake like 10 times.
I know. I'm like,
before you finally
fuck, I
fix
should just
it.
wash one and there's nothing. It's like washing your hands.
That's a good observation. I'm like, why is it that when we're in college, we just cannot do dishes?
Nah, fuck
yeah.
that.
No, we're learning how to for the first time.
It takes so
I feel
long.
like it takes until you're actually busy and adult to realize this system can't like take place in my house anymore. I can't just leave my dishes.
all
Like,
my
no,
utensils
it
are
just
gone.
won't fit.
Are gone. My disposable forks are all gone, and I'll search the whole house for the to-go place that might have left one more before I wash the one
For real.
fork. That's right there.
We all have that phase.
I'm also that motherfucker though, right? Where it's like you rent a house or it's like it's not your house. So like you do your best to treat it good. Suddenly it's your house, and now it's like everything, like you fucking scrutinize the way anybody walks in there, the way they walk into, the way they fucking breathe in your fucking house. You know what I mean? It's like you're responsible for everything. So like before, I used to not be great at the dishes or anything like that. Then it's my house. Now I'm better at it than somebody else in my house. Now I'm like, hey, come on, you gotta get better at this. And I used to be the guy who sucked and didn't do it, and people would yell at me as a roommate and be like, yo, you gotta do your dishes.
Now you're the oppressor.
I am, and I'm proud of it. I would rather be the oppressor on certain things, especially if I do it better.
Colonizer. You're a colonizer, dude.
Hey, I'm putting you on a game of the truth in my household, all right?
You gotta wash dishes. After you eat, you gotta wash it right away. Don't fuck around.
That's the fastest way.
Don't fuck around.
The food hasn't glued to it yet.
Rinse it right away.
Comes out
The
fast.
worst is when I come home, we just had dinner, and I see there's a dry dish of dry rice all around, and it's not soaked. I will.
Well, when it's not soaked, like, ooh,
Because now it's like the same job is 3 times harder for no reason.
I was like, now I gotta let it soak with soap in it now. Now there's an extra step where that could have been already done by the time. No, I'm not done yet. Don't cut me off.